Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Idle Zeros. Here is the 612 clear I did. It happened within a few hours of trying with Gaggy. Whether or not he actually did anything palpable in the clear, it's not clear to me. But I couldn't clear before I put him in. After like days of macro, after a few hours of having him in, I cleared. So I don't know. I don't know. I just figured I'd post this as a little follow up to my last video where I talked about how, hey, maybe Taunt might be good against Valkyrie because it just takes the CC burn that she does um, just onto the Taunter and spares the rest of your team the trouble. But regardless, we took Gaggy out of the team immediately, of course, because I think we only have like 6 or 7 trans and we needed TVB to trivialize the rest of the game. So here's what we're watching now. 612. It's basically, yeah, sorry, I recorded on my iPad, and so it's just black bars on the side. It's part of the footage. It's not, yeah, sorry. But yeah, so TBB is just going to trivialize the game until we reach, you guessed it, 6-2-1, which is another Valkyrie stage, and so we just give up and stop playing and play on other accounts again. But it is what it is. Yeah, Valks are just stat checks and just not very mechanically difficult at all. This will be an interesting stage right here because TBB dies, but we just get so much sustain with the rest of our team that it just doesn't matter. It would help if TBB were Destiny leveled, but you know, she doesn't really need it because she's not there to be the damage dealer. And she doesn't really need to take many hits because as soon as she gets the team locked down, well, her job is to make sure that they never leave the state of being locked down. So if she does her job, she just doesn't get hit, and so Destiny just does not matter for her. But regardless, KBs and Cthulhu's. I don't know if the C is silent. I assume it should be Thugas, but I hear Cthulhu so many times I just kind of say it now. But it is what it is. This will be unedited footage in all likelihood because your boy is tired and I I just don't feel like it. I don't know if I'll make a thumbnail. I probably won't. Um, yeah, we're tired these days, ladies and gents. I've been playing other games, so it's been taking more of my time. Clash of Clans, Town Hall 16 is coming out. I'm excited about that. So I reckon I'll be playing that. If you're interested in Clash of Clans content, let me know. I'll show off my awesome bases. This bases plural. I was a Clash of Clans enjoyer since before the clans could clash. What I mean by that is before clan wars were introduced. Um, yeah, I was one of the early adopters of the game and played it pretty much my whole life. My account got scammed. I tried to sell it for $50 one time, and then I lost my. Or rather, I lost my account, and then I never got my $50. But Supercell support came in clutch a few months later when I thought, hey, maybe they might be able to help. And then help they did. They got me my account back. So some sucker thought he could steal my account, but he basically just did all my work for free for I don't know several months, more than several, I think. But he did all the work for me while I just kicked back, not playing the game, and then I took it back. What an idiot! Don't scam kids. It's not a good idea because sometimes somebody might steal all of your work, which I did, or I don't know. Not steal. Well, how about don't steal because it's wrong? But if that's not enough to deter you, someone could steal it back and hurt your account progress because you would no longer have an account. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Can you tell I'm very, very tired? I think this is one of the stages where we just lose several times, just because we don't really like the damage dispersal of the random homes follow ups. So we just try and try and try until the deed is done. But we eventually clear because, as I told you, we stop at 621, which is just 612. Um, the exception that the HP is 7 times more. So the months that I was stuck at 612, I expect we'll just have that again. The friend I share the account with, we have agreed, or I hope we agreed. That was my interpretation. It could have also been me constantly insisting and him just eventually capitulating to my insisting that we roll for holy armor so that we can potentially eke out some extra damage against the Valks. I think it's a wonderful idea because I like leaderboards and I like clearing content. And he might not think it's a wonderful idea because it just hurts our performance in most other game modes. However, to that I say, well, now Tower of Dreams, depth 29 and 30, we cannot clear because there are more dot stages. And so holy armor is now valuable to us. So holy armor will be the goal. Giant killer, holy armor. And if we can get dot reduce on top of holy armor, that would be pretty cool. But we'd, of course, be looking for giant killer defier, holy armor as our role. And who knows, maybe that'll be good. Maybe it won't. But I suspect it will be good. We'll probably roll Gaggy back at some point so we can utilize our taunting. We may look for Giant Killer Gaggy so we can roll Holy Armor on him just in case the taunt strat does turn out to be fruitful. I think at this time it's premature to declare it fruitful because in the video that I recorded, while it appeared effective in the videos I didn't record, but in my macroing, I mean the attempts that I watched for hours on end because I don't like macroing. I like to see how the interactions go so that I can change things accordingly. But in those fights, the strategy did work with an asterisk. The taunting did take the burns from the Valkyrie. The problem is that A, Gaggy wasn't a homeowner, B, Gaggy wasn't Destiny leveled, and C, Gaggy didn't have holy armor. So the second he taunted, he just kind of fell over and died. So I would say the idea is valid in theory, and I can't think of any counter arguments or any ideas as to why the theory wouldn't work, assuming a Gaggy of sufficient strength and tankability. But of course, it lacks practical application for everybody because who the hell wants an A-tier Gaggy for anything aside from Chapter 6? I sure as hell don't. But it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe we'll make a second torch. But if there are any big, big endgame players out there, this is my call to you. Please, please, please. If you decide to test this out, reach out to me. Let me know how it goes. I would love, 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 love to see any footage containing the Gaggy strat, be it good or bad in terms of results, just so I can know and have clarity. Would love that. That'd be awesome. But anyway, now that we have achieved crowd control lock with the proper RNG from the Holmes Young targeting, the stage just becomes trivial and we win. So this, the night I did this was a good, I think, what is it, 9 stages, 8 stages? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 stages, yeah. That we were able to clear with relative ease. 615 and 617 are the exact same stage. Very creative. TH Games, thank you for that. Very fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with these stages, man. And I don't know what they're thinking with these hero releases either, because we have a hero that just trivializes everything, and then we have other heroes that are the only reason why the game is hard anymore. So the game could use some severe rebalancing, and I'm not sure how they're going to go about doing that, or if they'll even bother. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I miss the days of figuring out game mechanics. I don't know. When was the last time that took place? God, I have no idea. No clue at all. Chapter 4 was decent. Chapter 3 was decent. Honestly, as fun as it is to clear really late game content with my Giga Awakens and my massive amount of Starry Gems and Treasure Train, I think the free to play experience is just more fun, or at least more fulfilling, because you have time. I noticed you're never really lacking on resources once you have your heroes built. Like I can, like, if I wanted to roll a stone on any of my heroes, like if I just wanted like a crit damage stone, I could just do that because I have a mountain of of stone dust just chilling on every free to play account. I have tons of chests with hero copies, and it's just, I don't know. I kind of like it better, but of course, whaling is fun in the short term. I will not deny that. It's true. It is true, but I don't know. You just don't really have to think about game mechanics anymore. It's just kind of, it takes the air out of my sail a little bit. Like what? Like this is just brain dead. We have TBV who energy feeds, so that's one potential area where they could have nerfed her by not giving her energy feed or not giving her very good energy feed. That would have helped. She outspeeds everybody because of the mirror, so that's another mechanic they could have omitted and made her a little bit less silly. Whoops. Hopefully that doesn't turn out to bite me in the butt because I'm not going to plug it in because I'm walking right now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be. I don't want to release a video that's like 20 minutes long where it's just me whining. But it seems like that's how it is. I don't know. You'll see I'm doing 1 damage, but it doesn't matter because we can just ramp it up. There we go. We have 1 death. TBV failed there, but luckily we had redundant CC from LFA. Round 13 now. Moving along. Yeah, I kind of ran out of stuff to commentate on because, well, it's just the same series of events playing out several rounds in a row. So, yeah, rinse and repeat. TVV feeds herself energy. A mirror on the field triggers her passive at the start of every round, and then we just win. I can't remember if this one gives us trouble. I suspect not. It may. All depends on if TVV gets her basic attack. Looks like she will. And, uh-oh, TVV died. I cleared Void Boss 10, by the way. Found a setup that worked with the help of T Reigns. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, um, but yeah, I used his strategy. One of his friends, acquaintance, guildmate people. I'm not exactly sure on the intricacies of their relationship with one another, but I was helped in clearing it. I did not come up with the strategy myself. I came up with these slight adjustment to it, but credit goes to T Reigns. He was the person whose clear strategy I used to clear Void Boss 10 for Island 1. So thank you. If by some off chance you're watching this low quality content, I appreciate your help. But regardless, though, here we are. The video is almost at its end with 619. This will be a death. And so we can just try again. I don't know what I changed. Apparently I changed something. Mark Purify. That makes sense. Because of Forces. There it is. Mark Purify. Look at me. Smart player over here. And then we're just going to go back. Same standard operating procedure here. TVB just clears. Which kind of hurts. I mean, it's nice that we have somebody who's as strong as TVB so we can clear content. I just wish there were more options, frankly. Yeah, it was, I'm going to take a drink now, so be warned. Yeah, you know something's amiss when you take an account, my Sahi account, that was struggling to clear Dominator 1 and 2, and then you throw a TVB on the team, sprinkle a little mirror on there, and then all of a sudden, not only do you steamroll all of Dominator, you steamroll 66% of Overseer, only needing Signets on Overseer 1 and 2, when the damage and HP pools are drastically increased and probably meant to be at around the same difficulty as late Void campaign. But, yeah, it doesn't turn out that way. But now we have sufficient CC lock here. Also the Gloria. I bet the Gloria was killing us. More so than the 4Zs, but no one's killing us now. We are invincible. Here we go. I've got some fresh Idle Heroes accounts that I can play on. Mim account got boring, so I scrapped it. So now I've got some Starry Gems that I can use in a gala and farm whatever B tier I want after doing a gala for the B Stone. Not sure when I'll do that, but I believe I have 1,200 scrolls on there, so I'll probably wait till I get 2K and build a new hero, and that'll be fun. There are also 2 other accounts that I have about 1,300 scrolls on as well, so I reckon I will save those up for a little while longer and then cash them in when a promising hero comes out. Here's the boss stage. You know what we do. We put LFA across, blah, blah, blah. And then LFA just wins. Of course, the DTV cannot be twined here. So he gets free, but fortunately, when his team is not supporting him because they're locked down and also whatever he is lacking, sublimation, he just doesn't pose much of a threat. So I think we first try this. Something I wish we had is a Class C land. I think that would be extremely cool. Extremely, extremely cool. That would add a whole new game mode that people would care about. because in concept is really fun, and I would like it. And I know a lot of people would, but I don't think we'll get it. And now that my ramblings have strayed from the topic of the video, you can probably glean that the video is just about over. I filmed the nuke in slow motion just because I think sometimes it looks cool. Which I'll be honest, it did. Totally did. But yeah, just chipping away here. Yeah, Vulcan's not going to do anything. LFA, there we go. Got the nuke. Just 2 Vulcans left. And down they go. And so we're going to give this one shot. But I'll do my obligatory signing off now. Yeah, we are not going to be able to clear this stage now, nor anytime in the near future. So have yourselves a wonderful day. Let me know what you think about Clash of Clans and new Idle Heroes content and account ideas and blah, blah, blah and stuff. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful holiday season, by the way. There we are. We are in 97th place on the iOS leaderboards, which feels good. Do I show you my content? If not, I'm just going to sign out. Looks like I do. Humongous treasure train now that I have merged with my friend. But without any further ado, have a good one. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys taking the time. This is awkward because the footage is still going. I'll probably just cut